Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. And if we're new to each other, my name is Jamie and we're just going to be talking about home smart tech. So whether you already have a couple pieces, you don't own any at all, we're just going to talk about some do's and some don'ts before you start making those big investments into your home. So if you're ready, let's get started. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, if you're even thinking about upgrading to a smart home, do it. It's not only going to save you a ton of money in utility costs, a ton of time turning off the lights, but also it's a huge selling factor if you're trying to sell your home or rent it out in the future. It attracts buyers like crazy. So I just recently became a renter and I only anticipate being here for another 4 to 6 months total. So that being the case, I'm lacking a lot of the smart tech that I used to have in my home. And it's really not worth the investment in putting it towards an apartment building or any type of rental situation. So by previously having a smart home, I was able to rent out my current home so quickly. There was such a draw in the ads through the marketplace that I attracted so many potential renters, and it rented out so quickly. And it was an older home, but with the upgrade, I was able to get the accent price that I wanted. Now, if you are a renter, I wouldn't recommend changing out all your light bulbs, thermostats, because those are things you could take with you to a new property. So which is why I'm currently in this rental situation for another 4 to 6 months. And it's not worth making the upgrades right now until the property is yours. Now, if you do find yourself in the situation where you own your home, making the upgrade is totally worth it. So we're going to tap into some smart lights, smart locks, and a couple other smart accessories. And if you do have an older home like I did, some key things to watch out for before you make that investment. Smart thermostats can be a huge saver in utility costs. Many smart thermostats can be voice controlled or powered through their native app. One of the perks is being able to set your heating or cooling at particular times without you even needing to be awake. There really isn't much of a need for you to keep running your utilities while you're sleeping or at work, but who enjoys waking up to a cold bathroom and having to take a cold shower? With your smart thermostat, you can just set the right temperature of your home and it'll be ready for when you wake up. This seems like a no-brainer, right? But there are a few things to be cautious of if you're living in an older home. Smart thermostats need a constant source of power through a wire called the C-wire. The C-wire is known as a common wire and runs 24 volts from your furnace to your thermostat. Don't panic if your furnace does not have a 24 volt C-wire running to your thermostat, because many of the brands allow you to substitute and run a power adapter. Once the power adapter is installed, you would just need to run to the nearest outlet. I wasn't a fan of the cord running down the wall, but it was a sacrifice I would make again. I've included the link to the adapter I use from Amazon down below in the description. So Nest by Google is one of the leading options in popularity. Nest smart thermostats are compatible with Alexa, but they're not compatible with Siri. So if you use a HomePod or an iPhone, you'll need to navigate through the Nest app. If you are loyal to the Apple ecosystem like I am, then I recommend ecobee 3 Lite. The ecobee 3 Lite is friendly with both Siri and Alexa, as well as the Google Assistant, and will allow you to add on the C-wire adapter if your home requires one.
Hey Jamie, turn off the lights.
Hey Siri, can you turn off the kitchen lights?
Sorry, I didn't hear back from your devices. Make sure you're on the same Wi-Fi or have remote access set up in the Home app.
Hue by Philips is the leader when it comes to smart lights, and they know it. An average light bulb will cost you anywhere from $10 for a basic bulb to $50 for a specialty bulb. And it doesn't stop there, because the Hue ecosystem will require you to have a Hue hub. And this Hue hub only supports about 50 lights or accessories around your home. And speaking of accessories, they have some really cool accessories that you could find on Best Buy or Amazon.com. so it's compatible with all intelligent assistants. However, there's a more affordable route, but won't have all the features like dimming or color change, and it would just be switching over to smart light switches or smart plugs. By replacing your light switch with the Eve light switch, you'll be able to turn all your lights controlled by that fixture. This is a very good option if a particular unit, such as a chandelier, has multiple specialty bulbs. Same philosophy for a smart plug. That unit will control any type of light, lamp, or even a fan. Switching to a smart lock can be one of the best investments towards your security. You'll be surprised at how often your roommate even forgets to lock the front door. Smart locks will auto-lock after your designated time lapses. This piece of technology will also help alleviate the uncertainty about hiding a key under a mat and allow you to create a temporary code for any guests to your home. You don't need a camera system to know when the kids are at home. The Yale Assure Smart Lock will let you know every time your door is unlocked when you're not home. The Yale brands work with HomeKit and makes getting through the front door that much easier. You could find smart just about anything right now. You could find smart doorbells, smart cameras, even smart vacuums. But there's one more piece of smart tech that I'd like to show you. The last piece of home tech that I'd like to share is the Eve Smart Water Controller. The Eve Smart Water Controller helped me maintain my green grass all last year. The best time to water your lawn is in the morning, and this can be a challenge if you don't have a costly sprinkler system and you'd prefer to sleep in. There will be no need to wake up any earlier or leave the water running any longer than you intended. The Eve Smart Water Controller runs off Siri and allows you to schedule watering times that are just right. Our homes continue to get smarter, and in return making our lives a little bit easier. Although it's an investment in the technology up front, your utility savings and potential future sale of your home totally make up for it. All our homes are a little bit unique, so it's worth doing that little bit of research up front before you even begin to get underway. What learning curves have you encountered during your smart home journey? Share them in the comment section down below, and then while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button because I drop videos like this all the time. So until then, see ya.